What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Frazier, aka that financial guy, back here again, ready to rant. I am not Dave Ramsey, but I want to rant to you guys today because there's so many thoughts in my mind as I make these videos, as I'm pushing this content. Right now, I can be honest, I'm not relevant in the financial game when I'm putting this content out and talking to you guys. If you're seeing this, this is probably pre-popularity. Maybe one or two people might see it within a month. I don't know yet. But I'm here to rant because I want to help people understand how this financial journey works and how difficult it is to build this wealth. And a lot of us, and me included in that circle, listen to all these different financial gurus who made it. And in reality, it's not that they're not giving you good information, but they're at the top of their game. They're at a point where when they're giving you this information, it's not really benefiting them at all. Like they're doing this as another asset for them to be able to increase their wealth. They got their own personal investments, and then they go into YouTube because guess what? When you can become a good YouTuber, you can get paid off of this stuff. And that's the reason why they're doing it. And they give you just enough to keep you coming back, coming back, coming back. And as they build up a following, they drop you some content, they drop you a book, they drop you something to make you want to invest in them. And it increases your wealth. Yes, you can get some positive things from it. And a lot of them, they're real. They'll give you some real practical things that can help you right away. But it's so important to understand that all of us don't have the same story. For some of us, we don't have those opportunities they had. For some of us, we'll probably never see that kind of wealth that they made. So realistically, who do we listen to that's like us that can help us grow into our financial being that we want to be? And like for me, I look at it like, yo, I'm you right now. You're some of you people, some of the people that's watching this video right now are probably going to make more money than me, or probably already have made more money than me. Some of you probably haven't made as much money as me. Reality is, I'm the average Joe. I'm the person that's grinding. I'm the person that's pushing. And I want to be able to push content to you guys that's going to help you grow at the beginning stages. And with my wealth building cycle, the first 2 points is you make money, you build an asset. I'm right in between. Building those assets is the hardest part of my wealth building cycle because for a lot of us, we get our money and we spend our money. That's our main problem. At the end of the day, you can listen to all this great stuff from these experts, but our problem 9 times out of 10 is we're spending too much money. We want a lifestyle that we can't truly afford, and we don't realize that the key to wealth is not spending your money on things that take money out of your pocket, but spend your money on things that increase your cash flow and put money in your pocket. Liability versus an asset. And until you understand that, until you get patient and realize it's important to look at your expenses and realize what you can cut cost on and what you can use that extra money to put into appreciating assets, you're going to be in the same situation that you've always been. And reality is 90% of us are going to work for someone else for our entire life, and that's perfectly fine. And out of those 90% of us, most of us will not be millionaires from our salary that we get from working for someone else. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to help everybody realize is if you really want to build this wealth, if you really want to be rich, you have to change what you do, and you have to be abnormal from what everyone else is doing. That doesn't mean quit your job, but that means use the resources you get from your job to invest in assets that can give you a return better than your job. And when you get to that point, you don't need that job anymore. You can focus on the assets. And as you learn that, you replicate it, you duplicate it, and you start building asset after asset after asset after asset. And you get so much cash flow to the point where you become an entrepreneur or an investor. So please, Make sure you understand this journey is so tough and it's so much to it. And I'm going to do my best to explain all the intricacies that come with building this wealth, because at the end of the day, I'm going to give you high level things. I can't explain everything to a point, but I can try to do my best to allow you to understand the things that I'm doing. Some of these videos I put out take me hours to edit. It takes me time to think of topics. It takes me time to articulate my thoughts. And I put this out and I don't get a lot of love because no one knows me. But at the end of the day, that's how assets are. You have to put love into that asset until people see it, until people invest in it, until people believe in it, until you believe in it, until it becomes something that's fruitful. But you can't be discouraged by the journey to make it fruitful. You have to understand it's for you. And when people realize what you're doing, they'll follow. So take your time, stay encouraged, stay positive, and make sure you keep grinding. I'm out.
Put that work in. 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 They about to catch up, cause I'm too fast like you say. Don't put me in no one-on-one, get cooked up. Well done. Came about that low pond, but now I'm swimming with